As a Christian, I used to believe that success only came from hard work and talent. And while those things matter, I discovered that true success, the kind that brings peace, joy, and purpose, only comes from God. Today, I want to share with you 3 Bible secrets to success that changed my life completely. They aren't just spiritual lessons. They are life principles that work if you walk with God. The first secret I discovered is this: seek first the kingdom of God. Matthew 6:33. I had big dreams. I chased money. I wanted recognition. But no matter how hard I worked, I felt empty inside. Then I found this verse, and I asked myself, what if I stopped chasing the world and started chasing God? So I began praying more. I read the Word daily. I gave up habits that kept me distant from Him. And slowly I noticed things began to shift. Doors opened. Peace grew in my heart. God wasn't just blessing me, He was leading me. The second secret: commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. Proverbs 16:3. I used to move without praying. I'd chase ideas out of pressure and fear. But when I started giving every goal to God first, everything changed. Sometimes He closed doors I wanted, but He protected me from failure. Other times He opened new ones that I never saw coming. When you let God be your CEO, your planner, your counselor, you don't just work harder, you work wiser. Secret number 3, do not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time, you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. Galatians 6:9. Let me be real with you. There were times I wanted to give up. I was doing all the right thing. I was praying, serving, forgiving, giving, but I wasn't seeing the results I hoped for. I started asking God, why is nothing working? And then one day in my quiet time, this verse stood out. God didn't say maybe you'll reap a harvest. He said you will if you do not give up. That hit me, because in that moment I realized success in God's kingdom requires perseverance, faith that holds on even when nothing makes sense. I had to trust that my sowing was not in vain, that every act of obedience, every prayer, every tear was planting seeds, and in time, those seeds started growing. God's timing is not our timing, but His promises never fail. Your job is to keep doing good, even when it feels like it's not working. Keep showing up, keep sowing, keep trusting, because when you stay faithful, God stays fruitful. Before I applied these scriptures, I was working hard but burning out. I had no peace. I doubted myself. But once I shifted my focus from chasing success to chasing God, I started to change on the inside. I found peace even when things were uncertain. Opportunities came that I never prayed for, but God knew I needed. I saw relationships restored, doors opened, and favor increase. Not because I was perfect, but because I was aligned with His will. When I committed my plans to Him, I stopped rushing decisions. I learned to pray before I moved. And even when things didn't go how I wanted, I had peace knowing God was still in control. Then came the hardest part, not giving up. There were moments I saw no progress, but I remembered Galatians 6:9, and I held on. And slowly, harvest came, not just financially, but spiritually, emotionally, even physically. I became stronger, more stable, more grateful. Success, I've learned, isn't just about what you gain. It's about who you become while trusting God. And today, I want you to know those same Bible truths that helped me, they can help you too. Don't rush, don't quit, and don't lose faith. If you seek Him first, surrender your plans, and stay faithful when it's hard, you will reap a harvest. Start each day with surrender. Before you check your phone, before the noise of the world rushes in, give God your day. Say, Lord, I don't want to move without you. Guide my steps today. This small act of surrender sets the tone for everything. Next, stay committed. Write down your dreams and plans, but place them in God's hands. Pray over them. Ask for wisdom. Don't just plan with your mind, plan with prayer. And lastly, remain faithful. There will be days you'll feel forgotten, days where progress feels slow. But remember, faithfulness in the unseen brings fruit in the right season. Even when no one claps, even when nothing seems to work, Stay obedient. God sees it all, and your reward is coming, not just in heaven, but here on earth too. I've learned that success isn't something we chase. It's something we become when we walk in obedience. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to be willing. Willing to seek Him, willing to trust Him, and willing to keep going even when it's hard. So today I want to leave you with this. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared. God's path to success may not always be easy, but it is always worth it. Thank you for walking this journey with me. If these Bible secrets have touched your heart, share this with someone who needs encouragement. And remember, when you rise with God, you redeem what the world tried to take. Stay strong, stay faithful, and keep rising.